up, everyone? This is Kyle from the TF Review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new limited Black Edition Legacy Megazord. Now, this is essentially the same exact thing as the regular Legacy Megazord, except black and gold. So starting off with the packaging is for the most part completely identical to the original Legacy Megazord. This is the Legacy Megazord from 2013, I believe, not the recent reissue. And we can see literally nothing has changed, at least in terms of the design of the Megazord itself. It looks like all new pictures were taken for the bottom Zords. On the side, you've got the same Megazord stats, no changes there. On the back of the packaging, it's fairly similar, except that the fact that they've added the Megazord Dragonzord plus Titanus equals Ultrazord, because when this was released, these two were just ideas. They weren't even out yet. But now that they're out, of course they can feature them and make more money. And lastly, one major difference on this side, on this picture you have the 20th anniversary Red Ranger figure, which came out kind of alongside this. But on this you just have on this side you just have a regular monochromatic image of the Rangers themselves. So overall the packaging is for the most part same, except obviously with the colors, the black and the gold. So here we have the black and gold Zords, all in their individual modes. They are basically the same exact thing as the original Legacy Megazord. There's not really a lot of changes in terms of the mold, but there have been improvements made in terms of the overall stability. It's noticeably more stable, noticeably more well-built, I guess you can put, than the original Legacy Megazord. It doesn't wobble quite as much, and overall it's just a much more solid build. I'm not sure if that also goes for the recent re-release, the one that just came out, but I'm assuming it does, and I'm probably going to end up getting an extra original Legacy Megazord for the Ultrazord mode. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at each individual Zord and compare it with the original Legacy Megazord and see how they compare, compare the decals, compare the stickers, and just have some fun with this beautiful, beautiful toy. So here we have the Mastodon Zord, both the Legacy and the Black and Gold edition, and I mentioned earlier about stability. This one is quite wobbly, the joints are quite loose, but this one is actually much, much better. The stickers, in terms of location, they're all the same. In terms of paint apps, again, they're all the same, and that goes for many of the Zords themselves. And here we have the Saber-Tooth Tiger. We can see the sticker inside has been also applied. This one's a little bit harder to see since it's the black and gold version, obviously. But it's still very detailed. For some reason they didn't put any paint apps right there. I thought they would put some wheels in the back, but they didn't. Here's the Triceratops. We can see, again, pretty much basically the same sticker format. The main differences with this one are these two little stripes right there where they're just plain black on the original. Apart from that, again, not super painted, just mostly stickers, but they both look really nice together. Here's the Pterodactyl, and this of course is also very different. In terms of the head is now done in a very glossy finish, whereas this one is more matte. It's still glossy, but it's more matte. This one is ultra glossy, it looks really nice. The stickers, again, are the same, and on the inside, again, no real detail, just molded plastic. Last but certainly not least is the Tyrannosaurus, and we can see, well, these are both very beautiful. The new one does come with the sticker inside the mouth that this one had. Again, in terms of paint detail, they're both very well done. The black and gold actually has a lot more paint detail than I was expecting. Again, the gold detail back there. And it just turned out really, really nice. I love the golden arms, I love the accents. This thing just looks super duper premium, and I completely dig it and love it. Now, I'm not going to go over the transformation too much, since that's something I do want to cover when I actually eventually get around to reviewing the original Legacy Megazord, which will happen, guys, I promise. But here it is in his full Megazord mode, and he is an absolute beaut. You can see he's very black and very gold. Quite literally the only two colors used, with a little bit of red highlights, kind of sprinkled throughout, but I think the red actually makes it look that much more premium. He also comes with his sword right here, but instead of chrome, it's now done in vac form chromed gold, and that can slide really easily into his hand. And there you have him. Now, for a side-to-side comparison with the original Legacy Megazord, there they are standing next to one another, and they do both look incredibly awesome, if I'd say so myself. Especially standing next to one another. It's almost like this is the Nemesis Prime version of the Megazord. He just looks so menacing and so sweet. If you're a fan of the original gold and black Megazord, and if you're a fan of, the normal Legacy Megazord, then this is an absolute must-have. If you're planning on completing the Legacy Megazord line like I am, meaning I am balls in 100% getting every Legacy Megazord item that they release, again, this is also a must-have since this does homage to an original early 90s toy that a lot of us grew up with. And also, in terms of the overall stability, here's just a quick shake test. This one, very shaky. This one, really not as shaky, maybe about half the shakiness, if that's even a scale that I can rate shakiness on. So there's definitely been improvements in stability, but the molds themselves are the exact same thing. Anyway, that does it for this video review of the Black and Gold Legacy Megazord. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video review. I've got so much more coming, and I hope you're looking forward to it as much as I'm looking forward to bringing it to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.